Hello everyone. Class 10 Science Chapter 1 Chemical Reaction and Equation. So we have to cover the half part of this chapter in this video. In our daily life situation, we can see many types of changes. The basic changes are physical changes and chemical changes. What are physical changes? We have learned this about in earlier classes. Physical changes are changes which can be reversed. For example, the freezing of water. Changing the liquid form of water into solid form. This is called the freezing of water. And changing the solid form into liquid form, it is known as the melting of water. So it is a reversible change. So it is known as a physical change. And what is a chemical change? These are changes which cannot be reversed. For example, we see iron object after some time, after left in our nature, it forms a layer that is called as rust, and the rusting of iron cannot be changed, cannot be reversed into the former position. So it is a irreversible change. So the rusting of iron is a chemical change. Next we have to learn about what is a reactant and what is a product. There are two basic components of a chemical reaction. And what is a reactant? The reactant is a substance which take part in the chemical reaction are called reactants. The substances which take part in the chemical reaction are called reactants. And second one is, what is product? The substance which are formed in the chemical reaction are called products, which means two reactants or one or more reactants join to form a product. The substances which are formed in the chemical reaction are called products. For example, sodium plus water gives sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen. In this chemical reaction, it is a chemical reaction, and in this chemical reaction, sodium and water are the reactants, are the two reactants, and the sodium hydroxide and hydrogen are the two products obtained by this chemical reaction. Next, we have to learn about a definition about a chemical reaction. The chemical reaction is the process in which two or more substances combine to form new substance. Thus, two or more substance is a reactant and combined to form new substance. The term is for a product. For example, hydrogen plus oxygen gives water. In this, hydrogen plus oxygen reacts and the water is the product. So, the two reactants and one product in this chemical reaction. So this combined to form a chemical reaction. And the changes occur during a chemical reaction. During a chemical reaction, there are 5 changes that are basically occur during a chemical reaction. The first is the change in the state. So in that example, change the state, for example, the solid to liquid, a liquid to gas, and gas to solid. Second is the change in color of the solution. It can be changed during a chemical reaction. And third is evolution of gas. In some chemical reaction, gas can be formed. And fourth is the change in temperature. During a chemical reaction, the temperature may be increased or may be decreased. The fifth one is the formation of a precipitate. During a chemical reaction, a precipitate can be formed. And what is chemical equation? And in this chapter we can learn about what is chemical equation and why do we balance them and how can we balance them. In this video we can learn this. And first of all, we have to learn about what is a chemical equation. We learn about what is a chemical reaction. What is equation? Chemical equation is a symbolic representation of a chemical reaction with the help of symbols and formula. It is similarly same, but in a chemical equation we use formulas and symbols. For example, the methane plus oxygen gives carbon dioxide plus water. So the CH4 plus O2 gives CO2 plus H2O. That plus are the symbols and the formulas are CH4, O2, likewise. That is chemical equation. And how to write a chemical equation? The water, that means the reactant H2O, and the product 2 hydrogen plus oxygen, 2H plus O, that is plus, symbols, that is chemical equation. What is balanced chemical equation? As a chemistry students, we have to write a chemical equation of balance. The equation is the number of atoms in the reactant and product. Why do we need to balance chemical equation? What is the need for balancing a chemical equation? According to law of conservation of mass, mass can be neither be created nor be destroyed during a chemical reaction. We learned this law in the 9th standard Atoms and Molecules chapter. So, the reactant mass and the product mass must be equal, and the reactant atom and the product atom must be equal. So, the balanced chemical equation means reactant mass equal to product mass and the reactant atom equal to product atom. So, next we have to learn about how to balance a chemical equation. We learn about what is the need for a balancing chemical equation, and we have to learn about how to balance a chemical equation. This is an important topic. So, iron plus water gives Fe3O4 plus H2. So, the reactant atom and the product atom is not same. We can see. So, it is an unbalanced chemical equation. So, we have to balance it. So, to balance it, we can see the product atom of the atomic number of iron is first is 1 and the second is 3. So, it is not balanced. From first symbol we can see that. So, to balance it, first we have to put it in a bracket and draw a table. First column is the element name, and second is the reactant atomic number, and third is the product atomic number. The first one is the iron, that is means the Fe. So the reactant atomic number is 1, but the product atomic number is 3. So it is not balanced. So we have to make the reactant atomic number as 3. So to change 1 into 3, we have to multiply 1 into 3, which multiply 3 and gives 3. So iron is balanced. Next is hydrogen. The reactant atomic number is 2 and the product atomic number is also 2. So we think it is balanced but not. I will say the next is oxygen, and oxygen reactant atomic number is 1 and the product atomic number is 4. So change 1 into 4, multiply by 4 gives 4. So we think we have to write 4 in front of hydrogen. No, we have to write 4 hydrogen. So the hydrogen atomic number will be changed, because when we write 4, it will change to 4 into 2, 8. So we had to change the reactant atomic number of hydrogen and the product atomic number of hydrogen into 8. So we have to write 2 into 4 on the both sides. So it is balanced, 8 and 8, 4 and 4 and 3 and 3. So iron atomic number same, 3 3, hydrogen 8 8 and oxygen 4 4. So it is balanced. To balance it, we have to write 3 in front of iron and 4 in front of hydrogen and oxygen, and gives Fe3O4 plus we have to write 4 in front of the hydrogen and oxygen for H2O. We can see another example, that means the formation of a water. During a formation of water, the hydrogen plus oxygen gives water. So, looking it, we can see that atomic number of hydrogen is same, but oxygen atomic number is not same on the both side. That is, reactant and product atomic number of oxygen is not same. So we have to balance it. The hydrogen is 2 and oxygen is 2 and 1. So we have to change the 1 into 2. 1 multiplied by 2, 2 gives 2. So you have to write, so hydrogen, when we write hydrogen, the 2 is also for hydrogen also. So 2 into 2. We have to change the hydrogen atomic number into 4. So 2 must be multiplied by 2 into 4. And the reactant atomic number must also become to be 4. So it is balanced. 2H2 plus O2 gives 2H2O. That means water. So it is, this chemical equation is balanced. Types of chemical reaction. We can learn about this on the next video. Now I am saying only the point. First one is combination reaction. Second is decomposition reaction. Third is displacement reaction. Fourth is double displacement reaction. Fifth is oxidation reduction reaction. Sixth is exothermic and endothermic reaction. So we can see on the next video. Bye bye.